Well, hello again. I am back to show you more SolForge. Now, I have been very bad in that I've been staring at this active draft game that I started, I want to say 2 weeks ago, but might have been even longer. And I've been putting it off because it's been a real case of bad luck and just bad drafting choices. And I want to illustrate that by first showing you my deck here. And I will maybe switch it up so that we see the imagery here. Yeah, as you can see, I went into Nekrium and Uterra, and I didn't really get any obvious great picks. And in my defense, I did open a lot of packs where there really wasn't anything that really jumped out at me, and I wasn't able to build up a lot of redundancy in this deck. So actually, if you're familiar with the Highlander format in other card games such as Magic, you in that format you basically limited to having one copy of any particular card, and that's what this deck sort of reads like. And although it's not entirely uncommon to have singles in a draft format deck, you can see here that the things that I do have multiples of are not even the best cards out there. Like I got Soothing Radiance, which I can't say I ever use in my constructed decks. And Either Hounds is good, especially after the balance change to it. But then what else do we have here? We have two Hungering Strikes, which is, nah, Hungering Strike has its place, but not terribly exciting. And then we have Grove Huntress, which actually is quite nice. And then to round it out, yeah, we just have singles of everything else. And as you can see, I was kind of going for this. What was I going for? You know, after a while, it just became a matter of just picking something that was not awful. And I started going for like, well, let's get creatures in here that persist, that will stick around or will duplicate themselves, such as Either Hounds and the Bright Tusk Sower, and what else? That was it really. Fellwalker, recurring creature. Necroslime kind of feeds off other guys. Necroslime I've had great experience before in a limited setting. It can get out of control very quickly. But after that initial sort of direction I was taking, it sort of just kind of fell off the rails. So, and that's really reflected in my win-loss record so far. I'm sitting at 2 losses. So I have one game left, and I figure what better way to showcase this terrible game of draft in SolForge than to just finish it off here for your educational benefit and for mine as well. So let's just get into it, and let's end my misery here. And who knows? Maybe I will walk away with a win that I can get my 3 event tickets in addition to my normal booster pack simply for participating. So here we go. The matchmaking is very fast, like it is in the other parts of the game, and of course by default the timer is enabled. So okay, what do we got here? The Arcweaver. Okay, it's a battle, additional time. Okay, we're just gonna get rid of this guy, and there's nothing else. Oh yeah, let's just use Dreadbolt. Let's just use the Dreadbolt, and we're gonna use the Either Hound. And we're just gonna get fancy and maybe like put them on opposite sides of the board there. Very nice to have a target for the Dreadbolt right off the bat. This guy plays very quickly. So unfortunately, my Grove Hunters is not gonna have a huge impact on either of these guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna knock him dead. just do a battle. I don't have any spells, which kind of sucks. So here we go. I'm going to just gonna gain 1 back on the upswing. So I'm actually gonna put him there. And I'm gonna just gonna make him buffer. And that will save my cabin hydra from being cold. Since this guy is also on the Nekrium track. I gotta be honest, I don't have a great feeling about this match. The previous 2 games in my in this draft round have just been just massive beatings. The first game was maybe semi-competitive for the first half of it, and then it was just like a rapid slide into oblivion. And then my second matchup was just a straight up destruction for me. And the fella seems to be thinking hard here. Hits me with his Frankenbomb, and then he uses the Banshee, I really like this card. I don't like how it's used on me like that, though. Do not appreciate that. Okay, so get the Etherhound and the Grove Huntress again. So see this Radiance thing doesn't work well with the creatures I have in general. Okay, so if we're gonna do this, we may as well do it up in style. We're gonna buff up this guy a bit and hope for the best. I'm gonna try not to jabber too much during the match, just to make my turns go faster, and maybe I'll think a little bit faster as well, and not hum and haw over every little decision. I do want to just pipe up whenever there's something interesting going on, which as of yet, nothing totally jumps out at me just yet. So here we have an opportunity to actually do that combo with the Corpse Crawl that I can use with the Fellwalker or the Death Seeker, and I probably want to do it with the Death Seeker since it's a bigger body. But then my Grove Hunters is under threat here, so these 2 will trade. Grove Hunters will die. Grave Gas will stick around. Do I want to waste a Hungering Strike on keeping my Grove Hunters alive or something? Probably not. So let's just do combat first. Alright, so we want to put... These are going to come back at the 5/5, so that seems like a pretty good deal. So go with that. Now we're leveling up pretty solid cards as we're going along here. Notice I haven't used my Soothing Radiance once yet. It is still early going, so let's see what bag of tricks. Looks like he's just pure Nekrium, unless I've missed something. If he's he would have played a spell by now to trigger his Wanderer into gaining the regeneration ability. So okay. Ah, the Succubus, just horrible. It's horrible. Okay, this is gonna be good. So I don't really have any spells that would see. I could do that and then save my Spirit Wearer from dying, actually. You know, I might actually just use the Soothing Radiance. Let's go for it. I don't know if that was the best play, but hey, I kept my Spirit Warrior and he's around. It'll probably get killed by the Succubus, but you know, I got other plans. I have other targets to mess with him. So let's do it like that. How's that? Okay, fair enough. As you can see, time difference. I've taken a little bit longer on my turns than my opponent, which is fine. I am talking my mouth off as I play. It's not something I've entirely gotten used to, even after, you know, a dozen videos. All right. Yeah, so he's in a good spot just because he's got a succubus on the board that he can use. He's oh, he uses it on the corpse crawler for some. Okay, well, okay, so yeah, that makes a lot more sense if it's a blocker in front of him. He opts for that instead of going for damage. He's making a bit of a Frankenbaum light deck here, which is really interesting. Okay, yep, he's gonna die. Dr. Frankenbaum, I have no way to keep my Either Hound alive after that exchange, which really sucks. But what I could do is just flat out. I just want to get rid of. I'm gonna get hit again, but then that's fine. I am just gonna spit out more Either Hounds. I'm gonna have a lot of Either Hounds to play with. And with the way my deck is, I don't really put too much thought into where I place my guys in the lanes, especially when it's open like this. I don't have any sort of requirements for where I put my creatures. So of course he had the Flame Speaker before, so he is playing a little bit of Tempest in his deck as well. So let's see here. I'm finally going to do some damage on this guy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do combat first. And then... oh yes, yeah, that's really painful to get dinged like that every time. And then, let's see here, I am going to eat my Either Hound, actually. Seems to be the best way to do it there. The way I see it, he's going back to 5 health. Either Hound that has 5 health. I mean, if he has another Lightning Spark, you could just aim it at either one. So I may as well just keep the creature that's gonna benefit me the most, right? So. Right now, it's still anyone's game, but I haven't got off to the best start. I'm kind of playing more on intuition than anything else, which is not the best. This Banshee actually is doing some good work with that guy. And he doesn't seem to have an answer for Corpse Crawler, which is fantastic. Unfortunately. Okay, so I can enrage my Cavern Hydra. Or I could just put out this. So it becomes a 10-9 if I do it on her. Yeah, actually I'm gonna keep my Cavern Hydra going, so I make things real uncomfortable for you now. Cards are coming in I was gonna say my cards are coming nice level, then I get my next hand. It's all level 1s, which is, you know, it's part of the game. It's always gonna happen. Come on, show me what you got. I've only done 5 damage to him so far, which is kind of annoying. I need to put a fell walk in for my corpse crawler. And it's overkill to put the power buff on the fell walker, but okay. Oh, ghastly touch I can use. In fact, I will use them. Hungering strikes, I haven't found use for it yet. I haven't really found a case where I need to affect a trade between 2 creatures all that much. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill his little. I think this guy's like a ape or something. Bye bye to him. Yes, bye bye. Too bad I cannot call the weak on a zombie. And yeah, 10. And we're just gonna use the. This is a good level. This is a good card to level, even at rank 3. Even getting up to level 2. Heading into rank 4 wouldn't be too bad. So I wouldn't say the momentum has shifted just yet. I mean, all he has to do is get rid of my Grove Huntress, and my momentum is just like he stopped me dead in my tracks because my 1/1 ceiling is really just a distraction at this point. Oh, look at that! You really? That was weird. That was a bolt was the best thing he followed up with. Interesting. Okay, well, now we might have a use for the Hungering Strike, to be honest. We're gonna push you through more damage, right? So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna use a Scorpion. I think the Scorpion is the best bet here, or we could use the Grove Huntress. Grove, did I say Grove Hunter? Grove Matriarch. Okay, we're gonna go Grove Matriarch. It's gonna be susceptible to Call the Weak, but I made my decision, and I'm just going to him, and then there, and then we gotta speed things up just a little bit here. I'm just looking at the value, the potential value of the creatures I'm putting out. So Grove Matriarch is going to die pretty soon, but I'll get a 1/1 out of it. And even though 1/1 is not going to be a huge game changer, the fact that I can buff them with my Enrage and my Hungering Strikes hopefully gives my opponent second thoughts about making certain plays to counteract me. Gives him pause, as he's doing right now, as he's mulling over how to destroy me. I'm going to see him throw out some level 3 cards now. He's probably not liking the exchange that's going to happen with my Huntress and his Graveghast. But if he's got level 3 bombs out, he does right there, then you may as well play him. Oh. Is it just me or that take him a little bit too long to decide on that play? Oops. So I pretty much want to get rid of that Graveghast. We're tied in health, and yeah, we're just gonna throw this seedling at the Banshee here. Whatever. I'm gonna play the Basher and then my Etherhounds, and that seems to be the best action for me. I don't have any spells to really really mess around. So, and we're just gonna go on a line right here. Solid block. Here we go. Dreadbolt comes back. Unfortunately, I only played it once, so it's only a level 2. I have a feeling it's not going to help me on my next turn. He's probably going to put out another level 3 creature. That's my guess. And the Banshee is still going to be sticking. Oh, he didn't get the best hand, but he's still got the board advantage. Huh. You know what? I'm kind of considering playing my Glowstrike stags to get some health back. Or even using the Dreadbolt on the Flame Speaker. No. Just gonna take advantage of my level up cards here and just keep pushing through damage. Hopefully not using that Dreadbolt, not getting it leveled up to 3 is not going to burn me at the end game here, since that is really my only viable removal spell now. My Call the Weak is just still sitting at level 1. So, yeah. Well, at least his Flame Speaker also dies. I love putting Jetpack in my decks now, and what I would give to just have a Jetpack to use. So I just put on my either hand right now. It's not to be. Okay, so I have no spells that can really affect the combat, so I might as well just get done with. And then what we're going to do now is, it's a terrible hand. It's rank 4, and we have all level 1 cards here. It's just an awful, awful hand. But we are just going to make lemonade out of these lemons. My opponent, I'm sure, is breathing a sigh of relief. He may have lost his creatures, but seeing that I played 2 level 1 creatures of my own, backswing probably makes him feel a lot better. I can use my Corpse Crawler on my Fellwalker on my turn. Oh, silly, silly boy. See, he played it in the wrong order. He should have played the Stormcaller first, then you could use the Warbringer's buff on the Stormcaller. But actually, it wouldn't really have mattered since the Stormcaller can't attack, so I'm retarded. Okay, perfect. I like this. I really like this. We're gonna do the attack first so we don't waste the Fellwalker. 3 damage is still 3 damage. And then we're gonna let's put our Corpse Crawler here. And we're gonna eat our Fellwalker. And now my new zombie is protected on my opponent's turn. He's not gonna swing into anything crazy. So I'll have him on my next turn, provided that he doesn't just find a way to kill it. And my Corpse Crawler hopefully is safe, but he's of course gonna stick his biggest, worst level up creature in front of it for a block. Oh. Well, you know what? It's going to be history repeating itself again, I think, because I'm tempted to use the Ghastly Touch to remove that Warbringer Ranty, but I might actually be better served playing my Etherhound. Now is where I'm starting to feel a momentum shift. The thing with these draft matches, playing draft, is that I don't think you'll ever have people concede early, which is it seems like that's what he's doing now. He's just given up because he has essentially. Okay, I'm just gonna. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess he gave up. Cool. Well, I managed to just eke out one win out of that travesty. I honestly thought I was going to show you guys an embarrassing loss, to be quite honest with you. And another Steel Shaper Savant. Well, here's the win for the online reward. Now, they're going to give me my prize for finishing the tournament now. There we go. Tournament is complete. I got my 3 event tickets and a normal booster pack. Now, before we close up this episode, let's just go ahead and open my normal booster pack. And I just noticed their winter sale is over, which I'm not too choked about since I really wasn't planning to buy anything. Anyway, I plan to just hoard my silver and event tickets and just see where that takes me. And yeah, I do plan to play more drafts, to be honest with you. Constructed at least a sort of hit a dead end for me. I'm not willing to spend more money on packs, and I'm not really getting the cards I want out of these basic booster packs. It's just really bad, the stuff I'm drawing from those guys. Okay, let's open our normal booster pack, and then we'll call it a show here. Oh, well, Epidemic, which is fine. I already have a playset of these. And then we have Sharpplate Delver, and man, this is a really bad pack. I was hoping to at least get a heroic that I do not yet have, which there are a ton of, I might add. But that's where the cookie crumbles, and can't win them all. I am just quite pleased that I managed to at least eke out a 1 win with that terrible draft deck. But in any case, that has been the show today. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to come back with some Hearthstone gameplay or some more SolForge drafting videos. The next one I do for sure, I will show my card picking process. So I'll show it right from the start. I will construct the deck on video, and we'll play a game or something. Hopefully that won't take too long. But thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.